Today on Curiosity Kitten, we are going to be working on this pencil holder that attaches to the refrigerator with these magnets. It is way too tall, and so I am going to build up a base so that everything is easily accessible from the top.
Welcome to Curiosity Kitten, where I make videos attempting to demystify making. Arts, crafts, baking, and making in general. I do this by showing projects, including the setbacks, mistakes, and experimentation. Making things is not a perfect process. Errors will be made, but learning from the mistake and finding a solution is part of the fun.
First, we'll dump everything out. I tried using little pieces of cardboard before, but they got lopsided and everything fell apart. So I have these two little bottles from the dog's vet, and I took off the labels, and we're going to use these because they'll fit side by side inside the base, and use those as a secure leveler and just pile on some hot glue and more of these cardboard things, and that should build it up so that the scissors and pencils and everything will be accessible from the top. So I think first what we'll do is get one of these pieces that does fit in the bottom in there, just as a base to glue the bottles on. I want to find one that fits fairly well. I like this one. So we'll use this one as the base. You move all of the pencils and stuff out of the way. I have my glue gun all heated up and ready to go. So we will, let's see here. I do want to make sure that these fit side by side without interfering with each other, and they do. So I'm going to put them at a diagonal in here. So we will do hot glue on the bottom. Doesn't have to be perfect, just like most of our projects, just to get it to stay. We'll do the other one. Okay, and stick this one. I have the lids touching, but they are going to provide that nice base for everything else to build up on. And then we should be able to test it just side by side. Like, even with just that, it would be perfect. And our pencils will still stick up. Sharpie. We can go a little higher. So we'll put some more of these things on top, just to make sure. What we can do is, some of these are just rectangles that fit inside. And so we can put some of these smaller things on top and then put one that's more fitted, like this bottom thing, on top. So I think that this one will be a good topper for it. So we'll pile a bunch of other stuff underneath, or on top of these next. And then we will put a fitted topper onto it. Actually gonna put this down inside just so I can build it up without it being wonky. Actually, there's plenty of room around them, so I am just gonna this glue is really hot. I'm gonna turn it, I have a 60 watt or 100 watt on my hot glue gun, and it was set on 100 watts, which was making it really bubbly with just this cardboard, so I turned it down. Just a quick little project for us. Build these up. And then we will put it down inside before we put the final topper on, just so that we can make sure it gets lined up properly. Okay. So we'll let that cool for a second, and then we'll put that inside here. Get some of our little glue hairs off. Okay. I like how snug that fits, and then I'll double check this one. Yep. So what we're going to do is make sure this gets some good adhesion on it, and then try to put it in here without it flopping over, getting stuck on the side or something. And as you can see, it is down in there quite nicely. So we'll let that cool, and then our scissors and pencils and everything will actually be accessible without having to dig down inside. So, ta-da!
If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos in the future, please hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like announcements of when a new video is available, ring the little bell. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I hope to see you next time on Curiosity Kitten, where I demystify making.